Hi there, this is Kevin coming back to you with another solo play of Advanced Squad Leader. I'm doing ASL scenario RB3, which is Bread Factory number 2. I've got the scenario card up on the screen, and the objective is the Germans win by controlling 2 buildings. I'll show you that in a second on the board. I'll highlight that. Some special rules. The Russians get a setup 1 unit hip, and then at the start of each German turn, I have to roll a die, single die roll, and if that's less than or equal to the turn number, then this 9-1 leader and the people stacked with him go berserk. Okay, so let's do this. See if I can. Okay, yeah. So this is the objective. These 2 hexes, and here's the 9-1 leader that has the potential to go berserk. I've got a hidden unit here, hip 447 and a MG, and then I also have the 45. There's a 45L that's hidden here. Okay, so let's hold on a sec. Okay, let's go ahead and roll for weather. Okay, no weather. No rally actions for the Germans or the Russians. Okay. So let's go to prep fire. Okay, I'm going to prep fire the 9-2 leader and the MG. These guys will remain. What did I do? Oh, I don't want that. I still quite haven't figured out. Oh, I'm making a mess of this. Wow. Okay. All right. Okay. 2 up 1 here because they're concealed. Oh, rolls the rolled the Axis sniper, so that doesn't count. 2 up 1. That's a 4 on a 2 with rate. Gives me. It's a 1 morale check. So these guys lose concealment. I'm aiming here. Okay. So the 8-8-1. Let's do the morale check. He breaks. Wow. Okay. 4-5-7. 1 check. So it's a 7. He's fine. But he has to do a leader loss pin task check because the leader broke. So he's pinned. I believe I did that right, but I'm not certain. Okay, they're going to take another shot. Same target. Keeps rate. They rolled a sniper. 6 on a 2 is a PTC. Doesn't apply because they're broken and pinned already. Let's do the sniper activation. No sniper. They got rate. They're going to fire again. Wow, they're getting some rolls here. So that's going to be a 5 on a 2 is a normal. So leader. He passes. Squad passes. Okay. And they got rate again. So, oh my gosh. 3 on the 2 is a 1 check. Leader passes. Squad passes. Raid again, 7 on a 2, doesn't do anything. Okay, finally, they're prepped. Wow, that was something. Okay, I don't think I have any other fire. So let's go to movement. Okay, I'm going to start down here with this concealed unit. He's going to assault move into the shell holes for 2. And so I'm kind of a noob here, but my reading of the rules is that if you assault move into something that's not considered open ground, so you can't get a first fire moving in the open shot, then that's not considered open ground. So anyways, they go there. This guy will drop his concealment and take a shot. So that's going to be a 6 up 1. That's nothing. He's going to subsequent. Okay, so he's finaled. And there's residual there. Okay, this guy over here is going to assault move into the shell holes for 2. This guy will drop concealment, take a shot. 4 up 1. Nothing. He'll do a 2 up 1. Subsequent. Nothing. Okay. I guess I'm going to go for it with this guy. Assault move there for, well, no, he would lose his concealment, wouldn't he? I guess they're going to assault move into here and take the residual attack. So that's going to be, is it a 2? Is it a 2 or a 1? I'm not sure because they're concealed. Let me roll. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, so they assault move there. This guy will drop his concealment and take a shot. But they're also they're going in the shell holes too. Or I wonder, I guess they could they take wall advantage? I think they could take wall advantage. I'm going to assume they're in the shell holes. I'm going to have to look that up. Did this guy's get rate? No. So they're going to subsequent. That would be a 2 up 1. Okay, 6 on a 2 is a PTC. Okay, so they're going to lose concealment. Leader. Not pinned. 5, 4, 8. Not pinned. Okay, so that guy's finaled. Okay. Let's go over here. So the 2, 4, 7 is going to assault move there for 2. No fire. Okay. Yeah, I'm hesitating because if these guys are in the shell holes, I wonder if these guys can fire at them. I'm gonna have to take a look at that. Um, that's complicated. Okay, then the 468 will assault move there for one. Um, there's a wall. There's a wall. There's a wall on both of these hex spines facing to the east. So they keep concealment. Uh, this guy will take a shot for a 2-up 2. Okay, he cowers. He's final fired. Um, okay, this guy will assault move there. Assault move there for one. Um, the guy will follow him there. Assault move there for one. Okay, over here. Those guys will assault move there for one. I don't think anybody can see them or they could fire at them. Okay, and then this guy's going to assault move there for one. These guys back here. Assault move there for two. The stack up here is going to go there for 2, 3. So, and then the culvert, I looked this up before. It said it was open ground. So I'm going to assume that that costs 1 movement point. So 3, 4, 5. These guys are going to reveal and blast the shit out of them. Okay. So that's going to be a 12 down 2 because I believe that when you're in a gully, there's no TEM advantage for somebody shooting at you from another gully hex. That's my assumption based on what I read. Okay, so 12 down 2 could have been a lot worse. 8 on a 12 is a 1 check. Leader passes, squad breaks. Okay, they're going to subsequent. That's going to be a 6 down 2. 5 on a 6 is a 1 check. Leader passes, squad, casualty reduced. Okay. They're finaled. I think that's it for movement. Defensive fire. Do I have any defensive fire? Um, mm, 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 think so. Hmm. Question is, can this guy in the trench see anyone? Could he see them? I think yes. I think yes. So here's my read on the railroads from what I read is that any railroad that crosses a hex side, that hex side is assumed to have a wall, but you ignore the art inside of the hex. So there would be a wall here, and a wall here on those three hex spines. So I think that this guy in the trench, he's got line of sight. Let's check that. I'm almost certain he does. Yeah, okay. So he's going to fire 4 up 2 against them because of the wall. Okay. 5 on a 4 is a 1. No, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. 6 on a 4 is a normal. And they got rate. Okay. Makes it. Now it's going to be a 4 up 2. Oh wait, no. It wasn't up 2. It was up 1 because of the leader. So that would have been a morale check. Doesn't matter because he passed it. Okay. Now they're going to do a rate fire 4 up 1. 7 on a 4 is a PTC. They pass. Okay, so these guys are finaled. These guys will, if you're final fired, can you do final protective fire? Let me pause and check that. I think you can. Okay, so they're going to do, these guys are going to do final protective fire. So that's going to be, it's going to be area fire. So it's going to be a 4 up 1. 8. That's nothing. Okay, advancing fire. Okay. These guys might want to throw a DC. Let me look that up. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to throw the DC. That would, I don't think I need to. I'm in a pretty good position. All right. So advancing fire. These guys will fire. They've got assault fire, so that's a 5 down to 2.5 plus 3, 3.5, rounded up to 4. They're not going to fire their MG, so it's going to be a 4 up. And the concealed guys are not going to fire, so it's going to be a 4 up 2 against there. That's nothing. They didn't fire the MG, luckily. Okay. Let's see. These guys will take a shot of a 2 up 2 against them. Nothing. I don't know if anybody else wants, if they want to drop concealment and fire. Yeah, why not? Okay, so these guys, they're going to drop concealment. I don't know why that's there. And they're going to fire. Let's see. They're going to fire group. So that's going to be 4, 8. They're going to take a shot at the guys up here. 8 up 3. Nothing. Okay. That's going to do it. Route phase. Any routes? Yes, these guys are going to route back. There for 1, 2, 3, 4. That's as far as they can go. This is their destination. Okay. Let's see. Any other routes? Yeah, the leader is going to route downstairs and then over to here, out of the way. Oh, wait, these guys didn't fire in defensive fire. Let me fix that. So that's going to be an 8. So they have 10 firepower, cut in half, down to 5, down to 4. So they'll do a 4 up 2 here. Okay. If you're pinned, can you keep rate? I think so. 4 up 2. So that's a 7 on a 4. Is a PTC. Leader. Passes. Squad. Pinned. Not that it matters that much. Let me see if they're pinned. Rate of fire and pin. What does that do? I think it just is normal. Pinned 87.81. Yeah, okay, so it can't use rate of fire. Okay. All right. Route phase. Did the routes, advanced phase. Okay, so these guys will advance in here for close combat. These guys, actually, let me get rid of some of these counters. Okay. These guys will advance in here for close combat. I realized that I forgot to do the special roll for the 9-1 leader, see if they become berserk. Maybe I'll do that now. Okay. Good. Okay. guys will advance there. They'll advance there. Advance there. Advance there. Okay. Let's do close combat. Okay, so we'll start here. Roll for ambush. And because actually, how does that? I need to look this up. How concealed works with ambush. Okay, I checked up on right up on close combat and ambush, so I think I'm good. Okay, so if we look at these guys, okay, so ambush, because the Germans have a concealed unit, they're going to get a -2 for ambush. And then I think they also get a the leadership bonus of the 9-1. So it's going to be a -3. Here we go. German roll, so they get a 2. Russian, they get a 3, so no ambush. Okay, so we're going to reveal that guy. And we've got, the Germans have 10. Russians have 4, so that's a 2.5 to 1 or a 2 to 1. They're going to do hand to hand. So that would be a 9 to eliminate. Okay, they got him. Germans are going to fight back. I mean, the Russians will fight back with a, they'll attack back on the 4, 6, 7. So that's going to be 1 to 1. They need a 7. Okay, they got him. I don't know what the 2 does, given that they were killed. So I don't think that does anything. They're dead. They're dead. And then I have to, when did that 247 get killed? Huh. I think that was from a previous go round. I've done a couple different videos, tried a couple different times. I've been debugging my recording setup, so I think that previous unit was from a previous game. Okay. Now what happens to the support weapon? Let me pause and check that. I think that potentially gets destroyed. Okay, so it says that 11, according to 11.3, 11.13, attacker makes a subsequent dice roll for each gun possessed by the eliminating unit. If the dice roll is less than the black kill numbers of the close combat attack, it's eliminated. But 2 to 1 is a 7, so I'm not even going to roll. It's eliminated. That's my assumption. Okay, so that's resolved. Then over here we have potential for an ambush as well. So German gets -2. Okay, so there are 2 Russians is a 5, so they get an ambush. So it's going to be 1 to 1, -1. So they'll do hand to hand. So they need an 8, 7 - 1. Nope. Okay, so fighting back, the Russians need a 7, but a +1, so they need a 6. Nope. So they're in melee. And this guy loses his concealment. Okay. Anything else? I don't think so. So that'll be the end of German Turn 1. Thanks for watching.